to best of my knowledge, you are a former player.
Yes, that is correct. Confirmed.
And a former teammate of yours, who was the quarterback of Michigan's last national championship game, Brian Griese, tweeted something on Saturday, and it was a graphic from ESPN that said Michigan under Jim Harbaugh, record versus Ohio State 0-6, record versus Michigan State 3-3, record versus ranked teams 11-16, record versus top 10 teams 2-12, Big Ten championship 0. And Griese just tweeted over that graphic 3 words: enough is enough. And when the former quarterback of the last national championship team, who is a prominent voice right now, considering you can watch him tonight on Monday Night Football, says something like that, I think people need to listen a little bit. Don't you? And I'll ask you even in a broader question. How many are there? I assume there are a number of former teammates and obviously players who played in Michigan when you weren't there who echo those 3 words.
Absolutely. And when you think about the history of Michigan football, and you think about even just Bo's statements about the team and that no individual player or coach is bigger than the team, you have to take that into account. And when you have, obviously, when I was at Michigan, the same time Brian was at Michigan, we won Big Ten championships. We hadn't won one. Brian hadn't won one in his first 4 years. I hadn't won one in my first 3 years. So we understand that it's not something that happens on a year-by-year basis. But you are competing for those championships. This year, Michigan is not competing for a championship. I don't believe you could say, last year or the year before, they were competing for a championship, and not just a Big Ten championship, but a East Division championship. And the expectations are there. And I know that we have this argument all the time about the expectations and the standards and all of those things. But as former players that have done it and been there and overcome not losing seasons, but seasons where you didn't live up to expectations, you find a way to fight. You find a way to come back and answer the bell. And we keep waiting for this team to answer the bell. We keep waiting for this generation of Michigan football players to answer the bell. And it just hasn't been answered.